Okay, so we all know that you can make money creating content. But the real question is how do you actually get started? And that's what we're gonna talk about today. I am Chelsea. I create content full-time. I am a UGC creator. I was able to replace my yearly income in 6 months working full-time in retail, now just working for myself doing content. And that is because I took this really full-time and just really hit it on the head. I actually am super excited about that because I think last month I surpassed that and I was like, holy shit, like what is life? I am just here spilling all of my secrets and spilling all the beans on how to get started in creating content. But I know you want to know what are the steps to creating content and getting started in the business. So we are just going to get right into it and I'm going to give you my steps that I took to get started and hopefully they help you as well. I just want to say this might not work for everyone, but if you are willing to put the time and the effort and continue to actually elevate this business, you can really make it work. It just takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of dedication to make something work and to make a lot of money doing it. My first step and the most important step is to start a Twitter account. I know you might think it's weird, but trust me when I tell you, you're gonna find the most tips and the most tricks on Twitter. You'll create an account, you'll make a new account if you already have one, and just make it a UGC Twitter. So you're gonna have a bio that's UGC related, and then you're going to follow other creators. So you're gonna find other creators in the community, you're gonna engage with them. You're just going to start building a community of other creators. That way you have other people to look up to, as well as you can start to grow in the community. This is a really great place if you ever need anything. You can always ask questions and people are always open to help you. But it's also a place where you can land clients and they can find you through your Twitter. I personally get majority of my clients from Twitter and TikTok, but we'll get into TikTok later. Start your Twitter account first, and we're gonna get into tip number 2. Create a portfolio. So I know you might be thinking, how am I supposed to create a portfolio if I don't have any work or experience? Well, you still can. I personally created my portfolio right after I created a Twitter account just because I saw so many other creators had a portfolio in their bio. And this is how you're going to land clients on Twitter. If you don't have content already, just make a very generic portfolio and start creating content. If you have no idea what to put in your portfolio, look around and see what other creators have in their portfolio. This really helps get like a better understanding on what you should and should not put in your portfolio. But mainly it's going to be like a little bit about you, your work, your results, your rates, and then a contact me. But if you're still not sure what to put on your portfolio, especially if you don't have experience, let me know and I can make a video all about portfolios and having experience versus not having experience at all. Now the third step, which I kind of hit on already, it's going to be create content. Take videos, take photos, do it all. You want to get yourself in the process of creating content. So what that looks like is literally finding anything around your house and recording it. I know I make it sound a lot simpler than it probably is going to be because it is going to be hard at first, but it really isn't as hard as you're making it seem. I'm gonna give you an example. This lip gloss, I got it from Target. What I would do is do some aesthetic clips, showing it on the camera, putting it on my lips, showing what my lips look like after, maybe my old lip gloss that I used to use. Just record so many clips and then you can start to put videos together. Don't worry about having a plan or a script or anything like that. Just create some clips and get into editing them and you're gonna start to find your editing style and just kind of how to create content and what your style is. Now, and the reason why you have to create content so soon is so that way you can put it in your UGC portfolio. And I just want to add in, you don't have to have brand new products to film for UGC. UGC is not unboxing videos. It's not aesthetic unboxing content. It's not any of that. It is a video that solves a problem and will reach an audience to make them purchase this item, which means you can grab anything around your house that solves some type of problem or you love using every day and just explain why you love it, explain the problem that it solves, and entice people to buy it. The more you create, the better you'll get at it and the more you'll understand the process. Step number 4 is create a TikTok account. I already had a TikTok account, so this was something that was probably like negative step for me. But have a TikTok account because this is where you're going to post some of your work. So you're gonna post organic content on here. This can be anything from an unboxing video, a make my bed with me, a vlog, anything like that. Kind of find your style, what attracts you, what do you like to watch, what is something that you want to create. And oh, my dog wants to come in. So back to where we were. Find other creators that are similar to the style that you want to create and use them as an example so that way you have something to kind of look up to and you have something to kind of bounce ideas from. So you want to start your TikTok at the beginning. That way when you post your work, you are constantly testing different strategies, seeing what works, seeing what hooks work, seeing what angles work, what your editing style is. You're learning all of that just through posting on TikTok and just your organic content. So you actually will thank yourself later because you're going to start to build a following and you're going to actually start landing clients through TikTok if you start taking action in the beginning. Step number 5 is downloading CapCut. This goes hand in hand with creating content because if you create content, then you have to edit it. So you have to do it all at the same time. But when you edit, you want to download CapCut, and CapCut is going to be your best friend. So this app actually goes hand in hand with TikTok. It has all the TikTok features so you don't have to edit in the TikTok app, which you don't want to do because most of the time the quality just isn't as good. So you want to edit everything in CapCut. You want to practice your quick clips, your transitions, your voiceovers, every type of video angle and concept you want to practice in CapCut. You'll start to realize that the more you practice now, it's going to be so much easier and so much quicker to get your videos done once you know the app. I only use CapCut. I don't use any other editing software or anything. I only use CapCut and I've never had any issues with it, so I highly recommend it. If you want to see how I edit my videos, I am more than happy to show you. Just leave a comment down below and I can make a video on that sometime soon. Step number 6. Once you've created content, post your content. Duh. You want to test your content, right? So you're going to post your organic content on TikTok, which I kind of mentioned in the earlier steps. And you're going to post your paid content on Twitter. And you're going to do that because you want to get more of a reach on Twitter. You want to reach other UGC creators. You want them to see your work. You want to get feedback. And this is a really great way for you to also get inbounds because brands will also see your work on there. As for posting organic content on TikTok, you want to start building a personal brand. You want to start building a community. You want to start finding your editing style, testing out strategies. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but you just want to post your work and get it out there. And that way you are kind of seeing what works, what doesn't, getting the feedback and feeling more confident in what you're posting. Step number 7 and the best step of them all is pitching. So you want to start pitching to brands. You want to start getting gifted collaborations. You want to start working with brands, right? Isn't that why we're here? We want to work with brands. We want to create content, we want to get paid. Start pitching to brands that you personally love and want to work with and start to find the pitch strategy that works for you. So you're going to learn so much in the process of pitching because you're going to learn how to pitch, what to say, what's even valuable. You're going to learn all of this and you're going to land gifted collaborations doing this. You have your social proof, so if you're posting on your social media, if you're posting on TikTok, if you're posting on Twitter, you have that to speak to, and you also have your UGC portfolio. So all of the work that you've created, put on your portfolio, put on your socials, and now you can speak to that in your pitch. And once you land a gifted collaboration, you'll learn so much because you learn so much more about the business. You learn how to pitch, for one. You learn how to respond to brands. You just learn how to chat with brands. You learn how to create videos, what the process is like. If you can land a paid one, you learn how to do invoices. So you learn all of this just from doing gifted collaborations. This is what's going to make you a really good creator is if you take on a ton of gifted collaborations and just learn the ins and outs. That is the best way to learn is by taking free work at first, but it's not necessarily free because you're learning so much in the process. So never think that you're wasting your time taking gifted collaborations because you're learning so much about the business that you wouldn't have known if you didn't work with a paid collaboration prior. So those are the exact steps that I took. All of those 7 steps is everything that I did to get to where I am today. And yes, I did a lot more. I did so much work. There's so much nitty-gritty detail that I can get into, but this is the basics of it. The more work and dedication you put in early, you're just going to get results a lot sooner. If you want to get right into it right now, you can start today. You can do all these steps today and start pitching tomorrow. Like you can seriously get started right away. Nothing has to be perfect. My videos in the beginning were not great and yours aren't going to be either. You want to look at your videos in a month or just a few weeks from now and be like, that video sucked because you're growing. It's going to be a constant business where you're constantly learning, constantly growing. growing and just building a community around you. And if you ever need any help, if you ever want any guidance, find me on Twitter, send me a message, comment down below, do it all. I am here for you. I'm here to help you. And I'm happy to hop on a coaching call if you want that as well. I am mainly on Twitter where I post all of my tips and tricks and just help coach other creators at Chelsea UGC, but I will leave that down below if you want to find me there if you have not already. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you gained some little nuggets out of this. And I really hope to see you. Join the Twitter community, send me a message, say hello, and cheers to this new journey in 2023.